Hi everyone, it's Audrey from Country Stampers, and today is day 9 of my 12 days of Christmas, and I am going to show you how to make these cute little snack size candy holders. You can make them for stocking stuffers or your children's classmates, and they're really quick and easy to make up for those last minute treats. So I've already scored and trimmed my corners. But this piece of Night of Navy, you would need it 3.5 inches by 7.5. You're just going to score at 1 1/4, 1 5/8, 2 7/8, and 3 1/4. And then you're going to use your Project Life corner rounder to round your corners. You're going to also need 2 pieces of designer series paper. I'm using Season of Cheer. And this one is cut at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And this one is cut at 1 inch by 3 1/4. You're going to need a piece of Whisper White strap to do some stamping on it. And I also have, for my sayings, I have a 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch of Whisper White. And I kept them long, and I'll show you why in a few minutes. We're also using Snow Place stamp set from our holiday catalog, and I'm using the matching framelits to go with it. I've already pulled out the 2 framelits that I'm going to be using, which is the penguin and the scarf. And we're also using the triple banner punch as well, and also the smaller banner punch. Somehow I've lost mine. It should be around here somewhere. Let me find that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I found the smaller banner punch that we will also be using for this project. So I've already done all my scores. And again, it's scored at 1 1/4, 1 5/8, 2 7/8, and 3 1/4. So now I'm going to take my corner rounder and I'm going to just round my top edges on my designer series paper. And that's all I'm going to do is the 2 top edges, and we are done with that punch. So I'm going to fold on all my score lines. I'm not going to add my designer series paper just yet. And I'm just going to crease those down, get nice sharp folds. And then I'm going to take some snail adhesive to add my top mat. And I'm going to keep an even border around. And now I'm going to flip this over to add this other panel. And just double check. Yep, like that. And now I'm going to add this one to the front. And again, keeping a nice even border around. Now I'm going to take some Fast Fuse and I'm going to add it to this flap. I love this stuff. And then if you notice, I'm just going to fold it around and I'm going to line up my edge with this last score line and bring up my back, holding that in place. And now it's perfectly even. Now I'm going to set that aside. And I'm going to bring in my 2 strips of paper. And I'm just going to do some stamping. Make sure I don't have any wet ink on there. And I'm going to start with Merry Christmas with my Night of Navy. I'm just going to ink this up. And I'm going to stamp it right in the center. Oh, I didn't do that one so straight. So let me let that dry a little bit. Alright, let's do Time to Chill. I'm going to come in about a 1/2 inch on the side and just line that up. And I'll show you why in a minute. So this should have dried by now. I'm going to flip that over, and I'm going to re-stamp it. Trying to get it as centered as I can. And stamp. Alright, that's a lot better. Alright, I'm going to close up my ink right now. Move my stamping pad out of the way. And I'm going to bring in my triple banner punch. And I'm just going to flip it over. And I'm going to slide this in. Keeping it as straight as I can and even. I can take a little more off of there. There we go. Oh, I don't like how that came out. There we go. I'm going to flip this over and do this other side. And there we go. Now I have that banner done. And now I'm going to bring in the small banner punch for this one. And this one, I'm going to just take it and I'm going to bring it into the punch like this, up to where I want it, and lining it up and punch. So now I have both my banners done and ready. So now let's stamp our penguin, and I'm going to be using the archival black for him. I'm just going to stamp him right about there. And then I'm going to close the black up and bring in the Night and Navy again. And I'm going to stamp his scarf. And I'm just going to stamp him off like that. Alrighty, and get that out of my way. So all I'm going to do, sorry about the cough, I'm going to put these on my magnetic platform, and I'm going to line them up to cut them out, just like this. And then we'll be all set to add him onto our project. So I'll be right back as I go over to my big shot. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. And this is what it would look like when it comes out of the big shot. And all you're going to do is pop these out like that. And that's how quick and simple. Now I'm going to take one of my orange markers and I'm going to color in his nose and his feet. And that's, look at him. He's so cute. Alright, so I'm going to bring in my project. And I know that I want my little tag up here to be right about there. So I'm just going to add some snail to the back. And I'm going to place it right about there, about an inch down from the top. Now I'm going to take some dimensionals. If I can remember where I put them. Here they are. And I'm going to add 2 to the back of him. And I'm going to place him on an angle, but I want to make sure I cover up that little edge of the paper. I'm going to take another dimensional, but I'm going to cut these ones in half. Oh, one more dimensional. Oh. So there we go. And now I'm just going to add his scarf right there. Look how cute. Now this, I'm just going to add a couple of dimensionals right to the back side here. Maybe 3. Oops. And I'm just going to lay this right here on the front of my treat holder. And there you go. Now all you have to do, and I didn't bring in extra candy to the workstation, so, and all you have to do is just slide that right in, and there you go. And if you wanted to, you could put another piece of Whisper White on the back and write a little message to your recipient, and, you know, wishing them a Merry Christmas. So there's so many other options that you can do with this. You know, you can use the snowman, you can, you know, put the 2 little snowmans on it, and it just makes such a cute little quick gift that you can give out to your friends and family and stocking stuffers. So I hope you all enjoyed today's project, and you come back tomorrow for day 10. Also make sure that you check out my playlist. I put all of the 12 days of Christmas into its separate playlist for you, so they're easier to find. And, you know, if you are looking for a new demonstrator, I would be more than happy to be your demonstrator and help you out. Also, if you're looking to join Stamping Up, I can help you with that. I would be more than happy to have you join my team. So, and to craft along with me. So, again, I thank you all for stopping by today, and happy crafting. Merry Christmas.